Hi guys, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a great way to create a background by using the stamps embossing powder. I hope you like it. Let's start it. Few days ago, I saw a Kleenex box sitting on my dining table, and then I thought, wow, that looks so familiar. And I realized one of my stamps is called the Peaceful Neighbor. It looks exactly like this. And then a background called the Forest, and then which we can use to create exactly like this clean box. So that's why I come out with the idea to create the card like this. They all have their unique way. In today's video, I'm going to share with you step by step how to create a card like that. So this is a stamp set called the Peaceful Neighbor. It does come with a stamp and a matching die cut. I created this stamp set in 2015. Wow, that's almost 8 years ago. And then this forest background is I designed this one in 2021. So I can use this background to create exactly like this. So people often ask me, say, "Hey Lisa, where did you get your idea for your car project?" My answer will be from your daily life. I always look around, and then when I see something, I just told myself maybe you can use your rubber stamp to create something like that. So this is a great example. So remember, this is just idea and I share with you the stamping technique. If you like to purchase the stamp, I will put a special combo, free shipping for you. If not, you can use your own stamp. Just pick up the idea, the technique, and create your own artwork. So that's started. This video is not very complicated, but I will share with you the processing. When I try to create exactly the same background, where did I stuck and how did I solve my problem? And I think it's fun to watch. So that's started. Before we start, just a quick reminder that we have a paid workshop running this Saturday. So we are going to use this stamp set, this special edition set, and the full background to create all the project that we create on our cruise. Some of you guys already purchased the stamp. Purchase this special combo set. If you did not receive the link, please send me an email and I will send you the link. We will run this workshop through the Zoom, and so there is going to be 8 different kind of project. And make sure you check our website or check the link below if you want to get a little bit more information. Okay, so let's start today's video. Today's video, the material is actually very simple. We only need a few impact, and we need the Versamark, we need the clear embossing powder, some white paint, and some paint brushes. So I already pre-stamped a few of my deer image, and then you can decide to color with markers, watercolor, anything you like. The most important is the background. I think the background is pretty unique. Okay, so I'm going to use a 5x7 cardstock, and this cardstock is a recollection 65 pounds cardstock. I found out they are very smooth, so it's a little bit thin, but they take the ink well. So when I use a Versamark, and because this background stamp, this forest background stamp is kind of detailed, so I wanted some cards that is very smooth. If you otherwise you can use your stamp positioner to stamp 2 times to be able to get like a good stamp image. Okay, so I have 2 pieces here, and this is the one we're going to stamping with the forest image. I'm going to share with you what did I come out with it. In the beginning, I only use the stamp and clear embossing powder. So this is actually I stamped like 2 sheets, and I kind of because the stamp itself, the width is only around 5 inches. So I want to make a 5x7 card. So I kind of use just to repeat the pattern. And this is just the clear embossing powder. It looks pretty, but compared with that Kleenex box, it's a little bit different. So, and then I give some few trying, and I will share with you in my following step, my next step. And then I come up with something like this, and then I think, oh, close enough, and it's still not that close. And then I come out with these, and that's the final background I'm using. So I really enjoy the processing of the creating. So I think you should give a try. Sometimes just look around, maybe a cereal box, a Kleenex box, and then something, and then you can go digging your drawer. You must have something that you can create like a copy that one, but have it your own way. Okay, so that's put this the boxes stay, and we are going to do our coloring. Okay, so let's start with these first. I have my working station, and recently I spent some time to do my like alcohol marker coloring. So this is just a white sheet, regular white cardstock, and I just use a laminator to laminate it. And then I found out it's a good to use it to do the artwork. You can keep your table clean, but the alcohol marker kind of stay on top. So the best stuff to clean it is the sanitize. And I'm going to just use a wet cloth. See, very easy to clean, and you can reuse it again. So sanitize. You can use it for sanitize, and you can use it for cleaning too. And I'm sure the card you make is really germs free because surrounding the wipe with sanitize everything. Okay, so first I am going to have my forest. This doesn't really matter which way is the right way. So you choose the way you like. We are going to use the Versify, and then I already pre-cut my paper. So this is a 3.5 and the 6.75. So we're going to just ink or Versamark. Okay, so that's just tap 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 tap. That's good. Make sure everywhere is nicely ink. And I am going to start from which way? Okay, let's just start from this way. I'm going to just try to level with the bottom part. Okay, like this. Okay, and I'm going to just rub with my finger. And then before I do that, I'm going to just mark a small dot here. So that way I know where I should continue. So I'm going to just do this way. I like to stamp my background stamp like the stamp up and the paper down, because I just found out this way they ink better, and take your time like this. Okay, oop, my stamp is a little bit dirty, but that's okay. Oop, actually, sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it first because I want to show you what's different. Okay, let's do that. Actually, I'm missing one step, but that's okay. So the dots, and then I'm going to just put it here. That's what that dot's for. Okay, so that's all embossing, and then I am going to just sprinkle with the embossing powder, the clear embossing powder. Okay, like I really have a problem with this embossing powder. I don't know, I just don't like the texture. So this is just a clear embossing powder. Like this. And I'm going to heat up, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the coated with a clear embossing powder, and then we are going to use the magic mushroom. You can use your blending tool too. So I'm just going to grab a blue color, and then you're going to rub the color on top. And then you're going to say, that looks different. That looks different with that one. Yep. I just want to share with you. This is the first attempt, first trying. Oops. Okay. So that's just rub some color on top. So that clear embossing powder is kind of just like a masking, right? So let's do that. And I love our magic mushroom because it can kind of create a few different kind of tone. I know. Just give me a second. I'm going to explain to you. This is not what you're looking for, but I think it's really pretty already. Paris dust. Okay, I'm going to just... Okay, that's the first way is just stamping with the forest background stamp and the coat with clear embossing powder. That looks like this. And then this is the first time when I try it, say, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like this or like that. So I was kind of telling myself what I can do to create something like that. So I kind of give a few try, and I'm going to share my secret with you. How did I come up with this? Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. So again, we are going to have a piece cardstock. Where is my cardstock? Here's my cardstock. But before I do that, I found out it doesn't really bother, but I found out this stamp a little bit dirty. So I'm going to just clean it before next. Okay, so here is what I'm gonna do. It's actually very, very simple. So you are going to have a few blue color impact. I think I use this Dumby blue, Dumby blue. Well, whatever, please. Okay, and then you are going to watch the magic. So you are, first of all, make sure you don't have fingerprint. You are going to just drag like that. So drag. Did I put the drag? Okay. Vertical. Drag like that. Okay. And then you are going to, let me just clean here so you can see better. And then you are going to kind of put like a 45 degree. We want to use only the corner, just kind of create some line like this. Okay, try to keep the vertical, but you want to have a little bit like that. Why not? You're the boss. Okay, so that's the first one. And then we are going to do the other one. I think this is Paris Dusk is good too. So same thing. Just try to use the side. Isn't that pretty? Oh, this impact is a little bit dry. Need the re-ink. You can rotate it. And then this time when I went to the US, I got a whole set of re-inker. So switch back to Memento, my favorite impact. Ta-da! That's what it look like, right? So if you want to have a more blue, we can do a little bit more blue, but be careful, you don't want it too much. Let's try this one. Nautical blue. Nautical. Oh, I like this color. Okay. So use the side, kind of just like this. I think that's good enough. Try different kind of color. I think different colors should be good too. Okay, and then something very, very important. Very, very important. You have to dry it before you stamp your forest stamp on top. So Otherwise, they are going to pick up all the powder. How did I know that? Because I did that. So we're going to dry it first, and then we are going to stamp again. Like the way I did this one. See, the color is already different. I think even you don't stamp anything on top, I think that looks good already. Kind of unique, right? I showed my husband. He said, "Ooh, how did you come up with that idea?" I said, "I don't know. It just born that way. It just I don't know. Maybe I just had a birthday cake, so the brain worked very well." Okay, so I'm going to dry it, and I'm going to do the embossing. So I'm going to fast forward it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It looks so pretty already, right? You can see those embossing. And wait, there is more. So we're going to use our darkest blue. I use this one. And I'm going to use our magic mushroom. And then the coating of that forest stamp image. Bring a little bit more close. It's kind of masking, right? So now we're going to use this magic mushroom to do go over again. Some of the gap is going to be even darker, so that we can create a more layering. Okay. Okay, like this. And then I'm going to use the wet cloth, kind of wipe out a little bit more. Okay, if around the border on the top, if you want to give a little bit darker, you can do that. Isn't that unique? I think it's really pretty. Okay, there is more. So now I'm going to clean this. Okay, so and then you can just kind of wipe off any ink who is sitting on that cold embossing. Okay. Ooh, powder. So this is only 65. I really hate that sanding. So the paper is a little bit thin, but it works just fine because I found out they are very smooth, so they ink well. If you want to do a little bit thicker cards, that you're totally fine, you can do that. So now we're going to add a little bit snowflake on top. So I use this white paint. This is a Copic white. No kidding. I have this jar of the paint over some dusty over 20 years. They still work very well. And we're going to use this some paintbrush. Going to do the snowflake. So where is everybody? I'm in Vancouver, BC, Canada. Now is March 7. We still have a lot of snow. Until last week. Don't know what's happening. We have a lot of snow this year. And the outside is so cold. Okay, so this is my white paint. So make sure you ink well. Okay, we're going to give it some snowflake dots on top. So you're going to need the 2 brush. And then you're going to do this. You hit hard is get a dot, like a bigger dot. Gentle is a smaller dot. So once a while, hit hard. And then you have to go deep. If you make a oops, you can wipe off. It's okay. Look at this beautiful background. Right? Wait a moment. Is it focus? I think that's so pretty. Okay, so that's it. I am going to make sure this one dry. I maybe still need my white paint again. So I am going to color my my deer, my deer, my deer, Zzz, my deer. And I'm going to show you something else. So that's clean my table first. Like this. Okay, in my last video, I was talking about like a coloring, right? So I use a alcohol marker, and then I was mentioning I got the both the Copic marker and the Ohuhu marker, the inexpensive marker. This one. If you want to have the whole family, you can cut the all. So I am not a like a Ohuhu marker is not my sponsor. I don't have any sponsor. I'm only promote local kings stuff. I'm just share with you the tool that I found. I found it work for me. So if you are thinking about to purchase some alcohol marker, you know the Kobe marker is a good marker, but I just found out they are so pricey. And are they good marker? They are, but I just thinking it's very pricey, and you can just use 1/3 of money, and then you can buy something. They work just fine. The only difference is the tip of the copy marker is more flexible. Those Ohuhu marker, the tip, the brush tip is a little bit harder, but it does the job. So just for some of you guys, if you're thinking about the purchase the markers, and then recently, if you haven't got a chance to watch my other video, I'm kind of doing some coloring just for fun. I have a few other project I'm going to working on. So this is just for fun. I am not I'm just doing for fun. Okay, so that's do this one. So this one I'm going to just fast forward it, and you can use watercolor or any kind of media to color this one, or you can use the magic mushroom to color this one too. So I just found out some the alcohol marker is just handy, so I can just do it in the very short time. So I'm going to just fast forward, and I will be right back. Okay, so on the Kleenex box, you can see the deer. I think the position is kind of weird. Is he swimming in the snow or sitting in the snow? So if you want to do this one, you can just trimming half of your deer, and they can sitting like on top of the snow too. But I kind of find it's a little bit weird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make my deer standing inside the snow. So it's very easy to do. You are going to need a knife. Okay. So and then if you're not sure where you put the snow where you put your deer, you can just kind of use a pencil to draw a line. One here, one here, and the one here. Okay, and then you just cut it. I will just cut it with a free hand. Okay, try to stay with your pencil line a little bit off is okay too. So just do, and then be careful your finger, just somewhere around there. And then you can just erase the pencil mark. So this is some kind the cutting, right? And I'm gonna just mount on the your basic car, and be careful my snow is still a little bit wet. If you see the last clip, you probably see my snow is kind of disappear. So I actually wipe off and did one more time. And then now we are going to just kind of shovel, or maybe we should do that first before we glue it. I'm still manager to do that. Okay, like this. Yeah, for you guys, maybe it's a good idea to. I can still do that. So like this, like this, and this one. Yeah, for you guys, you are going to glue it first. See, I'm a human too. That just proves I'm not an AI. And then going to just shovel that. Oops. That's okay. I have a secret weapon. That's how this one come handy. This magic. This one. Okay, don't worry. It's going to after they dry. This is going to disappear. So that was some boo boo. Okay. So now it's open, and then we can shovel or deer inside. Okay, so that's something I made a mistake. Please correct it. You are going to glue your deer first, and before you glue your main car. Otherwise, you're going to see what happened I just did. So that's just a boo-boo I did. And then we're going to just put some foam tape under to secure your deer. See, don't worry about this part. This part, after they dry, they will disappear. That's just put the 2 dots to holding my deer. My deer! My deer! Oh dear, oh dear. Something like that. And then I think I probably want to, I'm going to put a little bit more tape here. Probably I'm going to put too big. This is doesn't really work well, but I just have a handy. I have a whole box of the tape. Have no idea why I need that many tape. Tape and the foam tape. Okay, so I am actually going to add a little bit more snow dots. Where is my, oh, here. You are amazing. I am amazing. Amazing. It's a 10:40 Tuesday Pacific time. I think I'm going to take a boo-boo out for a walk too. And then if we want to add some black nouveau on top to the nose, you can do that. But just be gentle, don't put too much. But I think I'm going to add some bigger dots to my. Oh, you can do this after you glue everything because it's all white, right? So it doesn't really matter. Just I want to have a big dot. Oh, that's the one I want. Just pick up a more pink. Come on. That's better. That's more. Nice. Whew. Stop it. Stop it. I can't stop. Okay, I think that's really goes well because that's we have outside of Vancouver. I will post a picture here. I think that's so pretty. What do you think? Oh, here. Oops. Here I get a little bit white dots. You can still wipe off when they are still wet. Okay, so that's today's video. I hope you like it, and I hope you pick up some stamping technique and then give a try with your own stamps. And then if you like to share your artwork, you can post your artwork on the Local Kings Facebook page. So this is the stamps that I'm using. It's called the Peaceful Neighborhood, the stamp die cut, and the forest background stamp. So I create a special bundle for only $39.99 free shipping to US and Canada. So it's I think it's awesome price and a lot of saving. All you need is these three items and you can create a card like that. So hope you like today's video. If you do like this video, give me a thumb up, leave me a comment, let me know, and I will keep looking if I can find some other inspiration to create a video and to share with you. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget there is a workshop available this Saturday 10 o'clock at the Pacific time, and this is a paid workshop, and it's not going to be available on our YouTube channel. So if you like, please check it out. Okay, so this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.